You said these are discontinued?
Yeah, those are discontinued. The Mentos Chewy Fresh Mints.
And how much would you say these go for currently?
Right now, they're currently selling for $10 a bottle on eBay.
$10 a bottle. Wow.
Yeah, and I paid $1.
Yeah, I mean this really blows. I mean, I know for sure this in the future. Like,
yeah.
Hold on to that, Dave. How many tins come in a box?
There's 12 tins in a box.
So you're looking at $1,200 from a box.
Yes.
Wow. That's wow, guys. I'm in shock. Like,
and then this is another
I can't
one.
even comprehend this. Like,
come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
welcome back, everybody, to the Corinda Show. Like and subscribe. This really helps the channel grow. I have a special guest for you today. His name is David Cross. This guy, man, like I said, it's just mind blowing what he does. You know, he has candy, new and used, not used. I keep saying used, but expired candy, and like some of it, like it goes for $300, like just because they're classics or discontinued, very popular, things like that. But you know, some of these candies they go for $300, and he bought them for like 50 cents, which is the wildest thing ever. And like I said, $300 just for one tin. And you know, over all these years that he's done it, he said he's made around roughly 250,000 to 300,000. And we're gonna talk about his business, how he began, how he did it, and how maybe he can motivate you to start your own business. Let's get it. All right, everybody. So here's my special guest, David Cross. Not the comedian, not the actor, but just as entertaining. David Cross. Yeah, David, let's get into it, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So my name is David Cross. I've been working for Amazon, and I'm working for Amazon for 2 years and 5 months now. I started in peak like November of 2019. It's my shirt, and I love my job, you know, and I've been selling on eBay since I was 15 years old. I'm 27 now, so I've been doing that for 12 years.
12 years.
And I specialize in selling discontinued gum, altoids, hard candy that's been discontinued, mostly gum. And I started off selling altoids. I still sell altoids, but people will pay, you know, because it was their favorite candy or their favorite gum or flavor, and they'll pay anywhere from $50 to $300 a pack or per tin. And I pay like 50 cents at the 99-cent stores. So I get these things on clearance and I save them for a little while and then I sell them. And I sell them as collectibles, so they can't take me to court or they can't sue me or anything.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, so if you sell it as collectibles and not for consumption, you can do that on eBay.
Yeah, so like I said, it's expired, so you know it's not approved for consumption. We don't recommend you eat it.
Yeah.
But it's as a collectible, you know.
And you know, people might eat it, but that's their choice.
That's on you. That's not on David. That's on you. Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
Now I wasn't aware of this, David, but you were featured, or they gave you a shout out rather, on a Good Mythical Morning, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not correct. Twice. Yeah, they featured, you know, one of or two different of his products, and one of them was I believe the Altoids chocolate mint, right?
Altoids dark chocolate dip mints.
Yeah.
And then the Altoids citrus sours.
And those got amazing views. They got like over 6 million views.
Yeah.
Check out that channel as well. It's awesome. But you know that chocolate tin that you said is worth like $300, right?
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing? What they tried?
The sour ones, the citrus sours.
The citrus sours,
Yeah.
the tangerine sours, right?
Citrus.
Citrus? Oh,
Yeah.
citrus. And that one, how much would that go for?
Usually I would sell it for $100, but I sold it to them for $50.
Yeah. So there you go, $100 a tin. That's right, just one tin. All right, everybody. So David's gonna, you know, open up shop, see what we have. Not quite Willy Wonka factory, but we will see how amazing this is right now in a bit, right, David?
Yeah.
So, you know, David was kind enough to pull out some of these for us just to show the different type of candies. You know, we have a lot of these, if not most of them, are discontinued, right? Except, I
Yeah.
mean, except for
Except for
this orbit
this
right
one,
here.
like this one they don't make. I mean, this one they still make, and this one they still make, and I think
Yeah.
they make this one too. But I got it at such a good
Right.
price, I couldn't resist.
But you did mention something interesting, David. You
Yeah.
said that pretty soon. Can you hold this for me?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You said that pretty soon that one's going to be discontinued.
Yeah.
And can you share with the
Yeah,
people
so
why?
if you look at the history, like a couple years ago, they had, exactly these same packs. They had Bubblicious Strawberry, and they had Bubblicious Grape. Now, they do still have Hubba Bubba, Grape, and Strawberry, but they no longer make Bubblicious Grape or Strawberry. Both of those are discontinued. If you go to the website, it'll show you that they're no longer available. But this one right here, this is a new product that they launched. As you can see, it's a really weird fruit flavor, like it's a mixture, and it's maxed, like, all these weird things.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically speaking, based on the history of it, it's going to get discontinued, guaranteed, in the next couple of years sometime.
Yeah.
So right now, you can buy these on Amazon, like the whole box. I paid like $9 for the whole box after
Wow.
I used my employee discount. And so I'm just saving this for the next couple of years until they stop making it.
Right.
And then this box will essentially go for $200 at least.
Right. And actually, you said that even on one of them, like, you sold one pack for like $100. So what was the cotton candy
The
flavor?
cotton candy Bubblicious, yeah.
Right. And one of these contains like 5 pieces, so you're talking about $20 a piece.
Yeah.
Just showing people the massive amounts of candy you have.
I'm just waiting for that day when they discontinue all of this stuff.
Yeah. Wow, check this out.
And then this one too, I want to elaborate more on that.
Sure.
This one specifically, hold on.
Let's see which one.
Orbit, yeah, there's the price tag.
Okay.
So this one, Orbit Sweet Mint, that's been out for a while, and it's like a really weird, like, it's a mint flavor, so it's not likely that they'll discontinue it. But if you look at the history and you look at how many times they had the cinnamon flavor of Orbit Cinnamon Gum is currently discontinued. But if you look back in the previous years, you'll see different expiration dates and different variations of it and different looks of it. So Orbit Cinnamon Gum was a hot seller and everybody wanted to pay $20 a pack for it. But
Orbit cinnamon, but these are not the same.
no, these are not the same. That's Sweet Mint and then that's Winter Mint. But the Orbit Cinnamon Gum is a lot like this one because that one's been discontinued a few times as well. The Sweet Mint. The Sweet Mint, yeah. So if you look at that, yeah. So if you look at the history of cinnamon, Orbit gum, it's been discontinued a few times now, and then they brought it back, and they discontinued it again, and they brought it back, and right now it's currently discontinued. So this, I bought a whole bunch of it, not because of the reason that I think it's going to be discontinued, but because I got such a good deal on it already. I paid $1.99 for this entire box.
Yeah, and then some of these, like, even this one, America Mix, you can just tell, like, it's a limited edition.
Yeah. And then Skittles too. Anything that you see at Walmart or anything like that that says limited edition, buy as many of those as you can, because I just sold one of them last week for $130.
What can I say?
It was a Skittles pound bag, like 16-ounce bag that I sold for $130. And
how long did you hold on to that?
I held on to it for 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they had it for limited edition at Walmart. I bought it back in 2019, and I saved it.
Forget Wall Street Bets, forget AMC, forget GME, GameStop. This is where it's at, man. You want to invest in stocks? No, forget stocks. Invest in candy, apparently.
And then these especially, I don't even think I paid $10 for this entire box on Amazon. I think I got a deal and I paid like $8 or $9.
I really love Mentos, everybody, and these are chew fresh.
So, yeah, I highly recommend like looking at weird flavors of gum on Amazon that they currently make, and then just saving it for 5 years.
Yeah, and I know this is like for sure, without a doubt, it's gonna be super popular. This is the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Coca-Cola, or majority of people love Coca-Cola, and holding on to that is really, really smart. Yeah, man, David, Dude, you're awesome, dude. Oh, actually, there is something I want to talk about as well. Ooh. Here we go. So we have these altoids. He has it in the original package and everything, so I can only imagine how much it's gonna be worth. But yeah, David, tell us a little bit about these altoids.
So they still make wintergreen altoids, and as you can see, that's wintergreen flavor. But the only difference is that's the old flavor that they had in the early 2000s. Like that was the old formula. So they're not gonna make that formula again. But the old formula is where it didn't really have that much mint flavor to it. It had instead, it was mostly sweet, and it only had like 2% artificial sugar and everything. So the rest of it was like cane sugar, and that was our old formula. So right now, if you go to the store and you buy wintergreen altoids, they're gonna be good, but they're gonna be strong. They're gonna be minty, and they're gonna be like artificial and everything. And there's some sugar in there too, but it's mostly artificial. And those old ones that they used to have is a different look, but they're probably never gonna make that again. And those sell for $100 a tin on eBay.
Wow.
So I sell them every now and again because I don't have that many left. But I sell them here and there for $100 each whenever I want to sell them.
And what's the most popular candy you would say?
The most popular one is tangerine altoids. I don't have any of those here in my storage because they melt really easily, so I have them at home.
Right.
But the tangerine altoids, I sell one of those every week.
Once every week?
Yeah.
Oh, so those are really popular then.
Yeah.
Interesting. And those have been discontinued for...
Oh yeah, those have been discontinued since 2009.
Well, it's 2009, so it doesn't even look like it's gonna be coming back any.
No.
Yeah, wow, man, that's like so. So yeah, man, like if you really want these, you really gotta hop on it. So what's the most you've ever spent on candy? Like
the most I ever spent?
Yeah.
Was $4,000.
$4,000.
And that was at a dollar store where I got everything for like 3 for $1, and I got approximately 12,000 packs of everything.
I mean, what do these stores tell you? Like, hey man, like why are you?
They were surprised. Like they asked me questions like, "Oh, why do you want all these?" And of course, I'm not gonna tell them that I sell them. So I made a big excuse and I said, "Well, these are my favorite candy, and I just can't get them anywhere else. So I'm gonna buy everything you have."
Oh well, and so
and
yeah, I
I
was wondering, like, do they ever push back, like, why are you taking all our stuff? But you gotta tell them, a nice little sob story sometimes, apparently.
Yeah.
And what seems to be your most popular candy? Like you said, we got these cool.
Right now, the
cool
most
types.
popular one I have is Skittles bubblegum and tangerine altoids.
Skittles bubblegum.
Yeah, not that one. I don't have that.
No,
one.
I'm just showing people the different type of stuff we have.
But Skittles bubblegum, they made those back in 2006. They discontinued them around, I think it was 2007, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think I actually remember those for a little bit. Like,
so Skittles bubblegum sells for between $50 and $100 a pack, and there's only 30 Skittles a pack.
And I'm just like, there's so much boxes, candies. How much would you say just here is worth what you have here? How much would you say? An average, an estimate.
30 grand.
Like 30 grand?
Yeah.
And you said you started at 15. How much do you say you've made, overall selling?
I haven't kept track of how much I've made, but I've had a gross sales of between like 250K and 300,000.
250,000 to 300,000.
According to eBay on my seller dashboard. Yeah.
Wow. You can. Hey, there's some parts of the country where you can buy a house with that, man. Yeah. Wow. That's good. I really love having this conversation with you because, like, I truly feel like you're, the American dream. Like,
Yeah.
Like, people might be watching this video, it's like, oh, you're just selling candy, or little things like, I can't believe you're selling Tic Tacs. This guy, made $250,000 or to $300,000 selling Tic Tacs and bubble gum and stuff like that. Like, whatever your dream is, like, in America, you can achieve it, right? Like, you just gotta put in the work. And David's the classic prime example of what America is all about. As far as capitalism.
Yeah.
And we're talking about what's the most popular candy. What's your favorite candy?
Altoids.
Altoids, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a specific flavor?
Like all of them.
Any Altoid is alright. Okay, I was gonna say, like.
Actually, I gotta be more honest. I like wintergreen.
Wintergreen.
Unfortunately for me, they still make wintergreen.
They still make okay. But you did say the classic wintergreen does taste different.
Yeah, it does. It's much better.
The one before the previous generation was way better.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. And you know, like, dude, when you have all this candy, like, you know, how you go about resisting temptation, man?
I
Like,
don't
you
know.
just wanna like,
I just have to find other things.
yeah.
And go to the grocery store and buy some whipped cream or get some orange juice or maybe a little horchata here and there.
Would you consider yourself having a sweet tooth or?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Because
for
there
sure.
was a time when I used to, before I had a girlfriend, I used to go and I would go to Starbucks and I would get like 30, 50 pumps of sugar in my Trenta passion fruit iced tea,
Wow.
and the people there thought I was crazy, but I liked it, and that was my regular.
So you just must have been pumped up, ready, your energy
Yeah.
to go.
So every-
So you know, David was so awesome that you know to allow me to try one of these candies, and you know he said if we wanted to try one of the Coca-Cola, you know, just being that it's you know one of these things. These are still produced, right? You said?
Yeah, you can still
So
think.
at the moment they're still produced, so you know I don't feel too bad. Like I don't want to be taking profits from him or anything. So like I said, this is still available, but I know for sure it's gonna be discontinued.
Yeah.
So yeah, David, let's open it, man. Let's you know I rarely have Tic Tac, so just pop it open.
Yeah, just pop it open.
All right, here you go, David. Coca-Cola. Oh, wow, that's actually instant. Like
Yeah.
I thought, wow, I just thought the flavor was gonna be you know a little delayed or something, but it feels so weird. Like I got. It really does taste like Coca-Cola. Like this is amazing. This is an amazing product. This is definitely gonna sell a lot. Oh, I'm in heaven right now. For any of you Coca-Cola lovers, envy me. These are so delicious. Well, David, you know, thank you so much for having me, for sharing this with me. Once again, everybody, hit that like button, subscribe, share. You know, is there anything you want to share with, or you know, any shout outs or any projects, things like
Yeah.
that?
Shout out to my girlfriend Roxana.
Hey, Roxana.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and she's the wind beneath my wings.
Hey, there it is.
And
You
shout
heard
out to my best friend Kenneth Rollins, who lives in San Diego.
San Diego, right across the border from Tijuana. Boom, boom, boom.
He's been my best friend since 2013, and he's helped me a lot too. So shout out to him for sure.
Yeah, right on, man. And you know, once again, I just want to thank you guys, the viewers, because you know, this wouldn't be possible without y'all. Really grateful. This is just the beginning, and you know, we look to much more success from you, David, and you know, gonna keep growing. I know you will, and we hope to catch up again and see, you know, where you are in the future.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. That's it, everybody. Bye.